Only 8 minutes left. Elon Musk's surprise for you message before it's too late. My beloved friend, don't skip. This is not a normal countdown. This is a moment that was never supposed to reach you like this. 8 minutes left doesn't mean urgency for drama. It means alignment for truth. Right now, while you're listening, something carefully prepared is sitting at the edge of being revealed, and once the clock crosses its line, it moves on without apology. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and every second you remain here proves you were meant to hear this. People who scroll away will never even know what passed them by. Listen closely now, because this surprise was not created for everyone. It was filtered through silence, timing, and attention. Don't skip, because each word you hear is narrowing the distance between you and a realization that changes how you see your own path. Some messages arrive loud and fail, others arrive quiet and last forever. This one arrived with a clock for a reason. Somewhere, a decision has already been made, and you're not hearing about it randomly, you're hearing it because you stayed when most people don't. Stay till the end of this part, because this is only the opening signal, not the reveal itself. Something huge is waiting for you, but it doesn't rush, it tests patience first. The next moments will connect dots you didn't even know were related, and when that happens, this countdown will suddenly make sense. Don't skip now, because once you understand why these 8 minutes exist, you'll realize this wasn't about time running out, it was about time finally choosing you. Don't skip, this is where attention separates from distraction. What you're hearing now is the part most people never reach, because it demands stillness instead of excitement. The clock hasn't stopped, but it has slowed for you, and that alone should tell you this isn't random. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you behind a layer that only patience can remove. This surprise was never rushed, it was protected by time, and you're standing exactly where that protection begins to fade. Now listen carefully, because clarity arrives quietly. Every great shift starts with a simple realization: you were noticed long before you were informed. Don't skip this moment, because what's unfolding isn't about coincidence, it's about selection. If this message resonates, it's because you're already closer than you think. And before we go deeper, pause for 1 second, share this with someone who understands timing, comment if you feel this pull, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Not because of numbers, but because some paths are meant to be walked together. Stay till the end of this part, because the real weight of this countdown hasn't landed yet. Something huge is waiting for you, and it doesn't announce itself with noise, it waits for acknowledgement. The next phase will connect intention with outcome, and when that connection forms, you'll understand why leaving early would have cost you everything. Don't skip now, because once this door opens, it never opens the same way again. Don't skip. This is the moment where doubt usually tries to interrupt. Right now, your mind may be asking questions it can't fully form, and that's exactly how you know you're close. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this feeling of uncertainty. The countdown isn't pressuring you, it's guiding you, step by step, toward an understanding that doesn't come to those who rush ahead or turn back too soon. Listen carefully now, because this part isn't loud, it's deliberate. What's unfolding here is the reason this surprise feels personal without ever saying your name. Don't skip, because every second you stay is another confirmation that you were meant to receive this at this exact point in your life. Opportunities of this kind don't repeat themselves with the same clarity, they move forward, and only those who stay aligned recognize them when they pass. Stay till the end of this part, because the next shift depends on what you're absorbing right now. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's built on awareness, not urgency. The clock is still moving, but now it's moving with you, not against you. Don't skip these moments, because once the pieces settle, you'll realize this wasn't about being early or late, it was about being present when it mattered most. Don't skip, this is where the meaning of the countdown finally shifts. What felt like pressure before now starts to feel like direction, and that change is important. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this realization. This is the moment when people usually hesitate, not because they don't believe, but because they suddenly understand the weight of what's coming. The surprise isn't rushing toward you, it's watching to see if you stay steady when clarity replaces excitement. Listen carefully now, because this part is about connection. The reason this message feels different is because it's meeting you at the exact pace you can handle. Don't skip, because missing even one line here breaks the flow of what's being built. And if this is making sense to you, if you feel that quiet certainty forming, share this with someone who respects timing, leave a comment if you understand the gravity of this moment, and subscribe so you don't miss what follows. Not for hype, but because some revelations unfold step by step, and you don't want to lose the thread now. Stay till the end of this part, because the countdown is no longer about minutes, it's about readiness. Something huge is waiting for you, and it responds to commitment, not curiosity. Don't skip these final seconds, because once this phase locks in, the next part won't explain why anymore, it will simply move forward. And when it does, you'll know that staying right here, right now, was the decision that changed everything. Don't skip, this is where certainty quietly replaces suspense. By now, you can feel that this message isn't pushing you forward, it's pulling you inward. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this calm. The countdown you feared earlier has transformed into clarity, and clarity always arrives without noise. This is the stage where understanding settles, and once it does, nothing feels accidental anymore. Listen closely, because this part is about recognition. You're not being asked to believe blindly, you're being shown why this moment aligns with you so precisely. Don't skip, because each second you remain confirms that you're not just watching, you're receiving. Many people search for signs in chaos, the rare ones notice them in stillness. Right now, that stillness is speaking directly to you. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this realization. The clock hasn't vanished, but it no longer controls the moment, you do. Don't skip these final words, because once this understanding locks in, the next part won't feel mysterious anymore. It will feel inevitable, and when that happens, you'll know this wasn't about surprise alone, it was about being ready when it finally arrived. Don't skip. This is the moment when intention becomes visible. What felt like a story before now starts to feel like a signal aimed directly at you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this shift. The countdown has done its work, it narrowed the noise, filtered the distractions, and left only what matters. If you're still here, it's because your attention passed the test most people fail without even noticing. Listen carefully, because this part is about direction, not surprise. You're beginning to sense where this is pointing, even if the full picture isn't clear yet. Don't skip, because clarity arrives in layers, and skipping one layer distorts the rest. The feeling you have right now, steady, focused, alert, is the same feeling people describe right before a turning point. This isn't hype, it's alignment settling into place. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you on the other side of commitment. The clock is no longer counting down, it's counting you in. Don't skip these final moments, because once this phase completes, the message stops circling and starts moving forward. And when it does, you won't be wondering what you missed. You'll be recognizing exactly why staying right here, right now, was the smartest decision you made today. Don't skip. This is where understanding deepens instead of expanding. The noise has faded, and what remains now is focus. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this quiet intensity. At this point, the countdown has already served its purpose. It brought you here, attentive and alert, while others drifted away. This is not about curiosity anymore, it's about staying present when presence starts to matter. Listen closely, because this part is about trust in timing. You may not see the full shape yet, but you can feel its direction. Don't skip, because every word here is reinforcing a connection that only works when uninterrupted. Some moments don't need explanation, they need patience. And right now, patience is what's pulling the message closer instead of pushing it away. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this steady awareness. The clock hasn't disappeared, but it's no longer loud, it's respectful. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part arrives, it won't ask if you're ready. It will assume you are, simply because you stayed when staying was the only signal that mattered. Don't skip, this is the point where anticipation turns into quiet confidence. What once felt uncertain now feels strangely familiar, as if you've stepped into a moment that was waiting for you long before you arrived. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this sense of recognition. The countdown no longer feels external, it feels internal, like your own awareness syncing with what's about to unfold. Listen carefully now, because this part is about realization. You're not chasing the message anymore, you're aligned with it. Don't skip, because alignment is fragile when interrupted, and strong when protected. Many people reach this stage and look away, thinking they've already understood enough. But this is where meaning sharpens, not where it ends. Every second you stay here deepens what's already forming. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just after this clarity settles. The clock isn't urging you forward anymore, it's confirming you're exactly where you need to be. Don't skip these final moments, because once this understanding locks in, the next step won't feel like a surprise at all, it will feel like the natural continuation of a path you were already walking. Don't skip, this is where calm turns into certainty. By now, the message doesn't feel distant, it feels settled, like it chose you as much as you chose to stay. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this quiet confidence. The countdown that once demanded attention has now earned it, and that shift is everything. This is the moment when doubt fades not because it was answered, but because it no longer matters. Listen closely, because this part is about readiness. You're not being pulled forward by curiosity anymore, you're standing steady by intention. Don't skip, because each second you remain confirms you're prepared for what comes next. Many people reach this point and think the journey is over. In truth, this is where direction becomes clear. The message isn't rushing you, it's aligning with you. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this certainty. The clock hasn't disappeared, but it has transformed into confirmation. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part arrives, it won't build suspense, it will deliver purpose. And when that happens, you'll understand why staying all the way here was never accidental. Don't skip, this is where the message stops circling and starts settling into truth. What you're feeling now isn't suspense anymore, it's recognition. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you right beyond this calm certainty. The countdown that once felt external has fully aligned with your awareness, and that alignment is rare. This is the point where attention turns into ownership of the moment. Listen carefully, because this part is about confirmation. You don't need louder signals or bigger words now, you need precision. Don't skip, because precision only works when nothing is missed. What's unfolding is no longer asking for belief, it's offering clarity. The reason this feels steady is because the message has matched your pace exactly, not faster, not slower. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this understanding. The clock isn't counting down anymore, it's standing still with you. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part begins, it won't prepare you further. It will move forward with intent, and you'll recognize it instantly as the moment everything you stayed for finally connects. Don't skip, this is where meaning becomes personal without needing explanation. The message no longer feels like it's approaching, it feels present. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you within this realization. The countdown has faded into the background, and what remains is focus, clean, steady, unmistakable. This is the stage where understanding stops forming and starts holding its shape. Listen closely now, because this part is about ownership. You're not observing anymore. You're involved by attention alone. Don't skip, because every second you remain reinforces the connection that's already been established. Moments like this don't demand reaction, they ask for awareness. And awareness is exactly what you've built by staying this far. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this sense of presence. The clock is no longer a factor, it's a witness. Don't skip these final moments, because when the next part arrives, it won't feel like the next step in a story, it will feel like the beginning of something real, something that only becomes visible to those who stayed long enough to see it. Don't skip. This is where the message finally feels anchored in reality. What once seemed like a distant signal now sits firmly in your awareness, steady and undeniable. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this grounded calm. The urgency has transformed into confidence, and confidence only appears when timing and attention meet perfectly. Listen carefully, because this part is about alignment turning into action. You're no longer wondering why you're here, you're sensing what comes next. Don't skip, because this transition only works when it's uninterrupted. Many people reach this point and look for a dramatic push, but the real shift is quieter, stronger, and far more lasting. It feels right because it is right. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just after this clarity settles in. The clock isn't measuring minutes anymore, it's marking readiness. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part begins, it won't explain or persuade, it will simply move forward, and you'll recognize that movement as the reason you stayed through every step until now. Don't skip, this is where everything quietly locks into place. What you've been sensing all along now feels settled, like a final piece clicking without sound. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stillness. The journey up to this point wasn't about rushing toward an answer, it was about arriving at certainty without force. And now, that certainty is here, calm and unmistakable. Listen carefully, because this part is about acceptance. Not acceptance of an idea, but acceptance of timing, your timing. Don't skip, because this moment only holds its power when you remain present with it. There's no need for louder signs or dramatic proof anymore. The message has already done what it needed to do, it brought you to awareness, and awareness changes everything quietly. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you right after this understanding settles. The clock that once defined urgency now simply confirms completion. Don't skip these final moments, because when the next part arrives, it won't feel like continuation, it will feel like arrival. And you'll know, without doubt, that staying through every part was exactly what made this moment possible. Don't skip, this is the moment where arrival feels real. There's no tension left, only clarity, and clarity has its own quiet power. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this sense of completion. What once felt like a message unfolding now feels like a presence, steady, focused, and undeniable. This is where the journey stops feeling like a build-up and starts feeling like a beginning. Listen closely now, because this part is about grounding. Everything you've heard so far settles here, not as excitement, but as understanding. Don't skip, because understanding deepens when it's allowed to land fully. There's nothing left to chase or anticipate, the value of this moment comes from recognizing it without distraction. That recognition is what most people miss when they rush ahead. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you right after this grounding completes. The clock no longer signals urgency or readiness, it signals presence. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part begins, it won't introduce anything new. It will reveal what has been quietly forming all along, and you'll see why every step led exactly here. Don't skip, this is where meaning turns inward. What once felt like something happening around you now feels like something settling within you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this shift in perspective. The message is no longer asking for attention, it's confirming understanding. This is the moment when everything you stayed for begins to feel personal, not because it says your name, but because it reflects your awareness. Listen carefully, because this part is about ownership of the moment. You're not waiting anymore, you're present. Don't skip, because presence is fragile when interrupted and powerful when protected. There's a quiet confidence forming now, the kind that doesn't need reassurance. That confidence is the result of staying when nothing flashy was promised, only truth unfolding at the right pace. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this inner clarity. The clock is no longer relevant, what matters now is recognition. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part arrives, it won't feel like another step. It will feel like a confirmation that everything you sensed along the way was leading you exactly here. Don't skip, this is where the journey quietly completes its circle. What began as urgency has now transformed into understanding, and understanding carries a calm strength. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this sense of closure. You're no longer searching for what this message means, you're feeling it settle, naturally and without resistance. Listen closely now, because this part is about integration. Everything you absorbed before comes together here, not as excitement, but as certainty. Don't skip, because certainty only forms when nothing is rushed. This is the point where awareness becomes stable, where you realize the value was never in the countdown itself, but in who you became by staying through it. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you right after this realization locks in. The clock has done its job and stepped aside. Don't skip these final moments, because when the next part arrives, it won't add pressure or suspense. It will simply stand as proof that staying present from the very beginning was the decision that changed how everything aligned for you. Don't skip, this is the final still point, where everything you felt finds its meaning. What began as a message has become a mirror, reflecting the patience, focus, and trust you chose to hold. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this quiet completion. There's no rush left, no tension to resolve, only the calm assurance that you were present for every step that mattered. Listen carefully now, because this part is about acknowledgement. Not from outside, but from within. Don't skip, because this acknowledgement only lands when you allow it to. You stayed when most people would have left, you listened when silence did the talking, and that choice reshaped the moment itself. This is where understanding becomes lasting, not fleeting. Stay till the end of this final part, because something huge is waiting for you right here, in this awareness. The clock has faded, the message has settled, and what remains is clarity. Don't skip these last seconds, because when this ends, it doesn't disappear, it stays with you. And you'll know, without needing proof, that this entire journey reached you exactly when it was supposed to. Don't skip, this is the afterglow, the moment people rarely talk about. When everything important has already been understood, what remains is awareness sharpening into resolve. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this quiet strength. The noise is gone now, and that's intentional. This is where clarity proves it can stand on its own without urgency pushing it forward. Listen closely, because this part is about direction revealing itself naturally. You're not being told what to do, you're recognizing what aligns. Don't skip, because alignment feels subtle but carries weight. The reason this feels steady is because nothing here is forced. The message has done its work, and now it's allowing you to see forward without distraction. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just after this calm focus settles in. The clock no longer matters, the build-up has completed, and what remains is readiness. Don't skip these final moments, because when this sequence truly ends, it won't feel like an ending at all, it will feel like the clear start of what you were quietly prepared for all along. Don't skip, this is where readiness turns into quiet confidence. There's nothing left to chase, nothing left to decode, what matters now is how clearly you can hold this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this sense of calm control. The message has already done its work, and now it's allowing you to stand in the result without pressure or doubt. Listen carefully, because this part is about trust in what you already know. You don't need reassurance anymore, you need recognition. Don't skip, because recognition is powerful when it's uninterrupted. This is the stage where many people look for one last sign, but the truth is simpler, the steadiness you feel right now is the sign itself. Nothing dramatic is required for something meaningful to begin. Stay till the end of this part, because something huge is waiting for you just after this confidence settles in. The clock has fully stepped aside, and what remains is clarity paired with intent. Don't skip these final seconds, because when the next part arrives, it won't build anything further, it will stand as confirmation that everything you experienced was leading you here, fully prepared and fully aware. Don't skip, this is the moment where everything finally becomes simple. No mystery, no tension, no unanswered pull, just clarity standing on its own. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this simplicity. What began as urgency has ended as understanding, and understanding is always quiet. This is where you realize the message never needed to shout to matter. Listen closely now, because this part is about completion with purpose. You're not arriving late, and you're not early, you're exactly on time. Don't skip, because this realization only holds when you let it settle fully. The journey wasn't about what was promised, it was about what was formed inside you while you stayed. That's why this ending feels steady instead of dramatic. Stay till the end of this final part, because something huge is waiting for you right here, in awareness, in readiness, in calm certainty. The countdown has finished, not because time ran out, but because alignment was achieved. Don't skip these last seconds, because when this truly ends, it doesn't close a door. It opens a direction, and you move forward knowing this moment changed something real, something lasting, something only those who stayed could ever understand.